turn the mic on. Hi guys, and welcome back to Hummingbird Acres. It is a rainy day here, so Jamie and I have spent a lot of time in the kitchen. And we've also seen a lot of people rant and rave about Cowboy Candy on Instagram and social media. So today we are going to try our hand at making Cowboy Candy and see what all the hype is about. I will link the recipe that we're using and all of the tools and supplies. I will link them below for you. Our plan is to water bath can these once we get everything made. So let's hop right in. So the recipe calls for 2 pounds of jalapenos. These are jalapenos that we grew in our garden. The recipe also says they need to be like larger. We're just using what we have. I figured I'll weigh them once I get them all cut up. You're cutting them into 1/4 inch rounds. I'm just slicing. The recipe is a rough guess as to what we're doing today. If you are sensitive to things that are spicy, you might want to consider wearing gloves when you're cutting these. This spice doesn't really bother my hands or anything. To make this not as spicy, the recipe also said that you could remove the seeds. We like a little spice in this family, so we're leaving them in. The spice might not be bothering my hands, but it is bothering the back of my throat. So we are gonna, Jimmy, just open the door for me. Get some air moving, and I'll open this window behind me if I need to. If it is bothering you a lot, another solution is to cut these outside. We've done that before. Especially, we have dehydrated peppers before, and we always dehydrate our peppers outside because just the vapors and stuff that come off bother us, that bothers the kids, and it just makes a happier home for everybody. Alright, we're gonna mix the syrup that goes for this. So white sugar, then brown sugar. I think that is what surprised me most about this recipe, is how much sugar it calls for. Alright, then apple cider vinegar. We are using our homemade apple cider vinegar. This is really easy to make. I'll leave the recipe below for you, but we used our discarded apples from last year to make this.
That smells like it'd go awesome with crabs.
Alright, now the spices. So garlic.
Hey Dad, look, it's a face. Look, I added this piece on the back.
Turmeric.
And I let you touch
Oh, it doesn't fit. Alright, back up please. Camera's on. Back up, camera's on. Turmeric, mustard seed, your brother, pickling salt. We love this Mrs. Wag's pickling salt. We use this for just about everything when it comes to canning. And then ginger. You can add, what does this say? You can add red pepper flakes if you want like a little bit more of a kick. I've never made this recipe before, so we're gonna try it out just base, and then if we make it again, we can decide what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna put this on medium heat for, I'm gonna get it to simmer, and then I'm gonna let it simmer for about 5 minutes. It says to watch it because it likes to bubble, so we will do that. This, I'm gonna pour in our jalapenos. Whoa. I'm gonna stir them up and return this to a boil. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells good. Alright, these have been simmering for about 5 minutes. I am going to ladle out just the jalapenos and put them in our jars, and then I'm going to let the syrup simmer for another 8 to 10 minutes. When I put these in the jar, I'm going to pack them fairly tight, and I want to leave about 1/4 inch, actually a 1/2 inch of headspace. I'm kind of torn about whether or not I'm going to can these or just put them in the fridge. It's a good thing Jamie's not here because I am making a mess. Go figure, right? This has simmered for about 10 minutes. I'm going to ladle it into the jars. What I've decided is I'm going to can 4, and then the jar that only has half, we'll leave that one out to snack on. So I'm going to ladle this in, and then I'm going to put it in my water bath canner. So our Cowboy Candy is all done. I canned about 4 jars of this, and then we put the rest in the refrigerator. We did taste the Cowboy Candy right after we made it, and it was good. It was really, really spicy. Definitely we'll probably take more seeds out next time than what we did. But this jar has been sitting in the fridge for about 2 weeks now, and I tasted it this afternoon, and it is actually really, really good. So what the recipe said was to leave it 3 weeks in the fridge, or 3 months if you canned, and I would have to agree. Make sure you let it sit. The more it sits, the better it gets. If you want to know how good this is in another week, or how good the other ones are when we let them sit for 3 months, make sure you head on over to Instagram and follow us there. I will make sure I give you guys an update. Bye. I also want to know what you guys think of Cowboy Candy. So leave us a comment below. Tell us what you think of Cowboy Candy. What's your favorite recipe? How do you change up the recipe a little bit? I will be looking forward to all of those comments and reading them. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us at the farmhouse today, and we will talk to you soon.